They stood 11 feet tall and weighed up to 6 tons. They had feet the size of smart cars and tusks as big as trees. Woolly mammoths were definitely a force to be reckoned with, but with nothing more than bows, spears, knives, and a bit of luck, our ancestors hunted these animals in order to survive in the harsh environment they called home. Although the origins of hunting date back to this harsh time in human history, it has remained a vital part of societies up until the modern age. Although the process of hunting has changed dramatically with the invention of firearms, and most human societies did not need to hunt in order to survive, if used correctly, hunting can still play a vital role in keeping the delicate balance between all organisms in our incredibly complex modern-day ecosystems. It is this balance that determines whether or not hunting is beneficial or harmful to the environment. If a population of prey animals such as deer, moose, or even rabbits is left unchecked and out of balance, the result could be devastating. The overpopulated species strip vegetation from all sources, leaving behind barren wastelands. Trees are stunted, underbrush is cleared away, and erosion washes away the once fertile soil. Mange can spread from the few coyotes that remained to the vastly overpopulated deer herds, causing hundreds to die as the winter storms arrive and their hairless bodies cannot stay warm. After the mass die-off from disease, starvation, and contact with humans, the environment has a chance to recover. The remaining deer thrive on the available resources because there are so few of them remaining, and their population skyrockets once again from near zero to thousands within a few decades. After this astounding rise, the resources are depleted for a second time, and yet again the population crashes. Cycle after cycle of this binge and purge wreaks havoc on the environment and all species within the area. Hunting is one solution that keeps populations at a sustainable level and offers a more humane end to a few animals in order to protect the entire population from suffering a much worse fate. Although hunting can keep a population from entering these damaging cycles of extreme oscillation, natural, top-level predators such as wolves have a much more positive effect on the animals they hunt and the environment as a whole. Wolves are amazing creatures that establish extremely strong family bonds in order to survive. Just like our human ancestors hunting the mammoths, a wolf pack must work together as a single unit in order to bring down an animal and ensure their species' survival. Unlike modern-day human hunters who often target the biggest and strongest deer, wolves target mainly the sick, weak, and old within a population. This culling of the weak allows the most genetically fit animals to survive and pass on their genes to the next generation. As a result, over time, the deer being hunted become healthier and stronger because the wolves are present. Another benefit of wolves is that they have co-evolved alongside the deer. Both the deer and wolf populations rise and fall while maintaining healthy, genetically diverse population levels. This cycle is in perfect balances with the resources available, resulting in a productive ecosystem for all creatures. Since wolves play such a beneficial role for many ecosystems, then why are they being hunted after just leaving the endangered species list? Some hunters say it is to stop the wolves from killing all of the deer, or to protect cattle from the rare case of a wolf attack. But this type of hunting does nothing but harm the environment. If left to their own devices, wolves and deer would establish a balance, but hunting of these wolves stops that from happening. Trophy hunting of wolves and other beautiful animals around the world is driven by human desires only. Each animal has lived and died in its habitat. It has struggled to survive, and taking its life for the price of its hide or the size of its horns is not morally acceptable. These are beautiful animals that have a place in our ecosystem and should not be killed for sport or enjoyment under any circumstance. As long as humans are thinking of the consequences of their actions, the environment can be protected for generations to come. Whether it is deciding to hunt in a certain area to prevent overpopulation, or to advocate against the hunting of wolves, both are helping the environment and making the world a better place for all creatures.